What's good, guys? I wasn't able to pull out the broom. We didn't sweep the division. We lost to the Titans yesterday. It kind of hurt my heart. But hey, we still in the playoffs, though. Playoffs. Yeah. So today we just gonna recap the season. I'm gonna give playoff predictions in the future and what I think should happen. So I'm not a master rememberer, so I wrote down this stuff. So I'm not being rude in reading. I wrote down the scores and stuff because I didn't know them off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I'm not good with the look. It's a lot to remember. So we get started. Week 1, beat the Bears 23-19. That was easy. Bears light work. Then we beat the Chiefs 19-12. Remember that. Because the Chiefs are in the playoffs too, and for whatever reason, if we end up playing them, I think we can beat them because we have like the blueprint already to beat them. So I'm not really too worried about the Chiefs, but I kind of am because of Tyreek Hill. The first time we played, Tyreek Hill was no factor, but he's a factor now, so we might have to watch for that if we play them. I don't think we will because if we beat Oakland, we play the Patriots. Speaking of the Patriots, we lost to them 27-0. We took an L. We just took an L, guys. Don't want to talk about that too much. But then we beat the Titans 27-20. Woo! Yes! Wish we could have done that yesterday. But then played the Vikings, lost to them 31-13. This is back when the Vikings were good, guys. Don't freak out and be like, how did you lose to the Vikings? This is when the Vikings were rolling and we thought they were actually going to be a factor. Remember this game because we went to OT. We beat the Colts 26-23. Yeah! Woo! I love being the Colts. Love it. And then we took an L because we played the Broncos and we lost 27-9. But this is back when the Broncos were a good team too and they was rolling and we thought they were going to the playoffs. Sucks to be a Bronco fan and not be in the playoffs, huh? Let me just throw my little shade. And then we went and played the Lions, beat them 20-13. Woo! And then we got a bye week. So going into the bye week, we were 6-3. Look, we looked like we was finna do something right. And then we went to Jacksonville and smacked up on the Jaguars 24-21. We didn't really smack up on them. They came back. If you watch the whole game, we were smacking them and then they started coming back. Then the game that still haunts me, the Mexico City game, we lost 27-20. We didn't really lose, but it's all right. We're going to get our revenge. I'm going to talk about that later in the video. We're going to get our revenge on Oakland. They don't even know yet. But let's keep recapping. So then we played the Chargers, lost 21-13. I don't know how I took an L. Then we lost to the Packers 21-13. It was the snow's fault. I'm blaming the snow. It was completely the snow's fault. I feel that L hurt my heart. I blame the snow. Anyway, then we beat the Colts 22-17. We swept the Colts. Woo! Then we played the Jaguars. That was this game right here. Remember, your boy was there. 21-20, we beat them. Greatest comeback ever. It's a great comeback. Oh, and then y'all remember this game. Bengals, Texans, to clinch the playoff spot. We won 12-10. That was Christmas Eve. For y'all who don't remember, we was playoff bound then. And then yesterday's game, we lost 24-17 to the Titans. That kind of hurt my mojo. We didn't get the sweep of the division which I really wanted. But hey, we still finished 9-7 and we're playoff bound AFC South Division champions. Let's go into some statistics now. Let's see what Osweiler really did. He had 301 completions to his 510 attempts. He passed for 2,957 yards. Completion percentage was 59%. 15 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. But then I can't get all hype about Savage because listen to this. Savage had 46 completions to his 73 attempts, had 461 yards, completion percentage was 63%. That's good for his sample size, but no touchdowns and no interceptions. Savage, we in the playoffs now, boy. I know you got concussion and everything right, but you're going to be all right, Savage. I just need you to throw some touchdowns. No interceptions. Just throw a couple touchdowns. We're good. I still believe in Savage. Now, let's see what Lamar Miller and Alfred Blue did. Lamar Miller had 268 rushing attempts for 1,073 yards, 5 touchdowns. Blue had 100 rushing attempts for 420 yards and 1 touchdown. So run game wasn't that bad. Let's go to receiving. D-Hop still led in receptions despite not getting the ball as much as I think he should have got the ball. But I digress. He had 78 receptions for 945 yards, 4 touchdowns. Our next leading receiver was CJ Fedorowicz, which is our tight end. If you don't know, he had 54 receptions for 559 yards and 4 touchdowns. So him and D-Hop had the same amount of touchdowns. I think that as a receiver, D-Hop should have way more touchdowns than the tight end. But I'm not going to complain. Third leading receiver was the tight end 2, Ryan Griffin, with 50 receptions for 442 yards and 2 touchdowns. Fourth leading receiver was Will Fuller with 47 receptions for 635 yards and 2 touchdowns. And I didn't go lower than that. I think Will Fuller, if he would catch more, because he had a couple of drops, but I think next year Will Fuller will be a lot better, and I think he will surpass Fedorowicz and Griffin and be right under D-Hop, and I think D-Hop should have at least 90 receptions next year. That's just me. Let's go over to the defense. Without JJ, I was kind of sad looking at this without JJ, but Benardrick McKinney, woo! Man is a beast. He led us with 129 tackles. 129 of them things. 79 of them things was by himself. He had 5 sacks. Led us in tackles. Brian Cushion was our second leading tackler. He's an OG linebacker for us. He had 65 tackles, which is a big difference if you consider that our leading tackler had 129 and then he had 65. But Brian's so good. He's just getting old. I'm just saying that's a whatever. I think 38 of his tackles were solo. He didn't have no sacks. But you know who led in sacks? Whitney Merciless. Whitney Merciless! Merciful on the quarterbacks. I used to love when they said that in Madden. They don't get back to it. Jadeveon Clowney was our second leading sacker with 6 sacks, and I ain't go any lower than that. So those are stats. That's how we finished. Let's talk playoffs. We play the Raiders at 3:30 on Saturday. So I think we can win. I really do. Because we almost beat them with Derek Carr if it wasn't for those questionable calls in Mexico City. But look, this is our revenge for Mexico City. Because now they're in the same boat as we are. We both don't have quarterbacks. We ain't had a starting quarterback in some years. And we still winning. So for that reason, I think we're going to be able to pull ourselves together, get a dub, regardless of who's starting at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been doing this for a while. They haven't really done that. But we have the #1 rated defense without JJ. Ooh, but wait till JJ comes back. Ooh, because we already have #1 rated defense without JJ. What you think it's going to be like with JJ? That's all I'm saying. Let me not talk about next season. Let me stay right here. So, yeah, I think we are going to win our first round game. So, all y'all who talking about Texans first round out, no. Alright, so that we can compete with the Raiders, you know what I'm saying, when all their starters were in. And now that they don't have Derek Carr, anyway, I think that we can win this game. Go ahead and move on to the divisional round. And then we play the Patriots. And yeah, if we beat the Patriots, it's an act of God, really. God will have blessed us to beat the Patriots. Like, a miracle will have to happen for us to beat the Patriots. So, I love our team, and I think we're going to win the Super Bowl every year. But then again, the Patriots without Brady beat us 27-0. So, we're going to make it to the divisional round! After playoffs, I think we need to draft an offensive lineman. I don't know who, but I think we need to get somebody for the offensive line and for secondary. I don't know about any other positions. I just think our offensive line play could be better, and our secondary kind of struggled at times. So let's get us another secondary player, an offensive lineman, and we be icy. We're chasing a Super Bowl around here, and we're going to get it. We're going to get that Super Bowl. We out here chasing. We out here. But we're going to get that Super Bowl eventually. Soon. Within the next 5 years, we're winning a Super Bowl. Guaranteed! You heard it here first. I don't really have nothing else to say. That's how I feel about the Texan season. That's a recap. That's a feature. That's all that stuff. But hey, I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel and give the video a like, share the video, comment, do all that fun stuff. Give us some watch. We're not 30 channel. 2017 to come up here. And y'all stay icy. God above all else. That Darius is out.